What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. I'm back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. And today we are talking about Steven Jackson. And Steven Jackson, whenever I do a video about him, it always gets a lot of views. Steven Jackson is an ex-basketball player, current announcer. I do like him. I do like many of his opinions. Like I said, I think he's a guy that is thorough. He's a down-to-earth person. He speaks his mind. But, Steven Jackson has been under much scrutiny, especially for his black, women comments he made in the last 2 months. But with the respect from George Floyd, Steven Jackson knew George Floyd personally. And both of them were athletes from the Texas area. And so that's how he knows him. George Floyd was a basketball player, also a football player, and from what I understand, a legendary rapper, really known in the third ward of Houston. And that's how Steven Jackson knows him also, or knew of him. And George Floyd, although relatively unknown before his demise, everybody in the world knows who he is now posthumously because of what happened to him. And people from around the world, not only in the United States, right, where you saw rioting in Minnesota and then in Los Angeles, then in Oakland, and then New York City. Then you saw these protests popping up in London, and then even in Poland, and in Berlin, Germany, and then a huge one in Amsterdam, right? Even in some of the Nordic countries like Finland. And then, Donald Trump has also used George Floyd to push his own narrative, okay? And, talking about that the way that people are behaving is a disrespectful way to blame, to represent George Floyd. And Steven Jackson, he is tired of Donald Trump using George Floyd's name, okay? And let me go ahead and play this music so we can go ahead and read what Steven Jackson said. Dating music! Hey, this message is for Donald Trump. This message is for you. Do not speak on my brother's name. I'm making you a promise. You will not be in the White House come November. You will not be reelected, I'm telling you now. See how the whole world stood together? Arm to arm, race to race, everybody standing for love. 50 states, 18 countries. That's what me and my brother Floyd did. So we coming to get you out the White House, Donald Trump. Don't speak on my brother's name. That's damn sure wasn't a compliment. Just know the 18 countries and 50 states that protested, we're coming to get you out the White House. Stay tuned. Go ahead and give him a round of applause, right? And Steven Jackson, man, I keep calling you Smith, but bro, you're an absolute lunatic, and I like you, bro, but you're really dumb, okay? And the reason why I'm going to tell you is, number one, you are a Negro that runs his mouth. You smoke weed on your Instagram account. And for the most part, outside of something controversial, nobody has or cares anything about what you have to say, although you are entertaining, all right? That's just really what it is. Now you're trying to make a promise to get somebody removed out the White House. But you're the same person that can't even move to get anything changed for black men, not even for yourself. Like, you can't even take that same energy and try to get brothers off of child support. I'm not saying that you're wrong or anything about this, but look at how powerless that you are. You are another person that just runs his mouth, okay? And again, you're talking about how the whole world stood together, arm to arm, race to race, everybody standing for love. If everybody stood arm to arm, race to race, standing for love, then we wouldn't have this situation, Steven Jackson. See, this isn't the first time that supposedly arm to arm, race to race, everybody stood for love. 50 states and 18 countries. That's what me and my brother Floyd did. Hold on one second. That's what you didn't do nothing. You wasn't on the ground. You didn't do anything. You're trying to get some fame off of his name. You put yourself before he did. See, it's all about what you're trying to do, right? Steven Jackson. Bro, you're basically a bum, okay? Let's just be real. I like you, but in the grand scheme of things, you're a bum, bro. You are another weak brother that are thinking that because somebody comes out and riots and comes out and loots and protests on your behalf, that people stand with you and they stand for us. You have to be a lunatic to believe that. This isn't the first time that people have stood arm to arm and race to race on something that happened to an African American person, and when they go home, they forget about it. No laws are changed. We still have the same conversations. Every time something happens, the only difference is that this time it's being in more countries. But, no, everybody's gonna go back to what they've been doing, Stephen, which is caring about themselves, their own life. See, nobody cares about you that much. You're nobody to care about in the grand scheme of things. You're just another person on with the social media profile that plays basketball, that smokes weed and talks trash. But you can't get anybody kicked off of nothing. You can't even get yourself kicked off of child support, let alone get somebody elected or re-elected. So if you want to come get Donald Trump out the White House, then why don't you have the same energy to get to get black men the same respect that Asian men have, the same respect that Jewish men have, the same respect that the LGBT community has? See, you can't do that, but you want to go ahead and get Donald Trump out the White House as if Donald Trump is the problem. See, you're a fool, because you might not like Donald Trump, but see, didn't Mike Brown happen under Obama? And didn't Trayvon, you know what I mean? Trayvon Martin, didn't that happen under Obama? See, the president is really irrelevant. You want to make this a Donald Trump issue. But see, you've had this problem under Richard Nixon. This problem was happening under Jimmy Carter. This problem was happening under George Bush the first. It was happening under George Bush the second. It was happening under Bill Clinton. See, every president, these things happen. And you want to act like it's just him. You can't do anything. You are powerless. And do you know what you represent? A lot of other brothers who are powerless, running their mouth and can't do nothing. That's what you are. You are nobody to be taken serious. And whenever you have to come and say, you see how the whole world stood together, you the kind of dude that look for the homies to come and help you fight one person. Because you a coward. You can't come get nobody nothing. We're coming. You so busy smoking weed. Who you gonna come see get anybody out of? Let's play a game of Negro Era, okay? So who takes Stephen Jackson serious? A, everybody. B, nobody. C, Donald Trump don't give a damn. Or D, all of the above. Actually, stop the show. Add E. Actually, no, D, all of the above. That's cool. What? Jeopardy music! And the answer is B and C. Donald Trump don't care about what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. If you really cared about what happened to George Floyd, then you wouldn't wait to what happened to George Floyd. See, if it was another brother, it probably wouldn't affect you, because see, George Floyd was your boy. Now you mad. You should have been caring about these issues 10 years ago, 5 years ago. But now you want to bring all your other homies out there, the whole coalition of the world standing in love, as if that's going to solve the problem. That's what black people are always looking for. The world going to help us out. They going to have our back. How many times we going to realize that we out here by ourselves, and that if we don't do it, it ain't going to get done? How can a group of people stand for us when we need to stand up for ourselves? And the same people, get this, that's standing out there with you right now, guess what's going to happen? Let's play another game of Negro Air. Will the people standing up and protesting with Stephen Jackson, A, vote for Trump, B, vote for Trump, C, vote for Trump, D, vote for Trump on the low, or E, all of the above? The answer is E, all of the above. See, people like Drew Brees already let you know where they was coming from. See, you can protest Black Lives Matter and still go vote for Donald Trump, like many people will do. Because see, when they go vote, ain't nobody watching. People can come out and protest on the behalf of George Floyd and secretly hate black people. The only thing that you know you can do is what you organize. And Stephen Jackson can't organize nothing but a bunch of weed and blunts and crying on Instagram. That's all you organize. And like I said, I like you personally, but on this one I had to get you. So like I said, and shout out to Uncle D Darrell, man. I didn't mean to get your folks. You know I love you, Unc, but I just had to get him real quick. So like I said, shout out to everybody. Subscribe, hit the bell. It's your boy O'Shea Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And like I said, man, appreciate everybody. Like I said, I do personally like Steven Jackson. I do. Don't get me wrong, right? I do like him, like his commentary. And he ain't no bum. But I'm just saying, like, in the way that Donald Trump look at him, he a bum. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you. Might pay you no attention. And you sound retarded right now with that statement. Or crazy. So guys, hit the bell. Peace out.